Hey guys, I just want to mention before this video gets started, at the time I was feeling a little sick, so this recording may sound a little odd because I'm all stuffed up and I apologize in advance, but I hope you guys still enjoy. Hey Impo Bros, and welcome to a new video. In this one I will be discussing my top 5 hardest Pokemon to obtain in Sun and Moon. Now, these Pokemon will consist of Pokemon that are A, either hard to obtain in game from weird ways to catch them, or B, impossible to obtain in game without a special event item. So let's get right into it. Now, Salazzle is an odd one. With 100% female ratio in both Sun and Moon, the chances of getting one is pretty low. Now, it's not the hardest Pokemon to get a hold of, but you have to first catch and evolve a female Salandit. Now, the part that is tricky here is that Salandit has a 12.5 female ratio, so most of the ones that you'll find will most definitely be a male. Unless you're like me and have cousins who find one very easy and just trade it to you. Thanks guys! Now, normally I wouldn't add something like this, but this one is odd. Salamence can actually be found very early in the game on Route 3. Now, the trick to this is finding a Bagon, which has a 1% chance to show up on Route 3, and SOS battling it until it calls Salamence. Now, that's not too hard, but first off, the 1% chance is a huge problem, and it could take you a while to find, and SOS battling in that early in the game is not easy. You will find yourself more likely than not to be knocking out the Pokemon that you didn't mean to because you didn't have any moves like Pulse Swipe yet. Now, that's a tricky fella. Now, number 3 is a weird one. Morini cannot be caught like a normal water type Pokemon. This Pokemon is only attainable through SOS battling. Now, this can only be done on Route 9 or in the Melee Sea. Obviously, this method isn't for the impatient because SOS battling, even if done perfectly, can take 30 minutes or longer. Now, I put Morini higher in this list mainly because this method to obtain it is just kind of out there. Now, at number 2 is Zygarde Complete Form. Now, this Pokemon has a unique capture method in Sun and Moon, in which you have to roam around through the game to explore every nook and cranny to find these Zygarde cells and cores that get sucked into this thing you carry called the Zygarde Cube. Confused yet? Well, there are 100 of Zygarde cells all over Alola that each make 1% of Zygarde. Now, you can assemble Zygarde 10% when you have collected 10 cells, and this Zygarde form is a fast, agile dog form of Zygarde with a glowing butthole for whatever reason. 50% form is a normal snake-like Zygarde from the Kalos region, and 100% is the complete form, and it is a beast. Now, this complete form is only to be used when the ecosystem is endangered, since he has the power to suppress both Xerneas and Yveltal. It's hard to obtain, but it's worth it for sure. Now, at number 1 is Marshadow, mainly because it's just not possible to catch this Pokemon, making it one of the rarest Pokemon at the moment, and I can't wait to hear the backstory behind this rare Pokemon when it's released. I know it's a totally separate Pokemon, but I feel that this could be a good Pokemon to show what Mimikyu looks like under its cloth. It would just add a hint of coolness to the story to catch one of these Pokemon since they hide themselves from humans, so being friends with one and battling with them, that would be legit. Well, thanks for watching guys. Be sure to leave which Pokemon gives you the most trouble in the comments, and remember to like, share with a friend, and subscribe for more Pokemon coverage, and I'll see you in the next one, Impo Bros.